this has given us a great chance to find out about our local charities, and there's so many of them now. One of Greater Manchester's older charities is looking for memories. Listen to this. It's their 150th birthday on its way. It was founded in 1870 as the Manchester Salford Boys and Girls Refuge and Homes. The charity was founded to improve the lives of young people neglected by the state. Well, you can imagine going back to 1870. But then, and now, they want to hear from you. I spoke to Liz Sykes, who is the Together Trust archivist, to find out more.
Well, the Together Trust is a charity that provides care support to education services, people with disabilities, autism, complex needs, and care experienced people. And it's been going since 1870 and providing that level of care since that day. And we work all over the northwest of England.
When you kicked off in the 19th century, it was as the Manchester and Salford Boys and Girls Refuges and Homes. How ironic is it that we're here now, it's 2020, and there's still a need for you?
Yeah, I think when our founders first started the charity back in 1870, it was very much to take children off the streets, give them somewhere to live, give them a level of work experience so that they could then go and provide for themselves. And I think they would never have thought that 150 years later that the charity would still be going and still having to support so many people. But of course we changed and adapted depending on what the need is, and how we can help people that just need that little bit extra support.
And what are you looking for people to do?
So we, this year, as we've already said, this is our 150th anniversary, and we had a series of events that we wanted to get people involved with to celebrate the 150th. And unfortunately, with the current situation, a lot of these things had to be changed. One of the things that we're wanting to do is to hear people's memories of the Together Trust. Now, this might be memories of they came to the Together Trust bonfire night through the years. That's been going on since sort of the 1930s. It might have been one of our Cheadle festivals, Bethesda festivals that was done every July, or they might just remember just talking to staff that been looking after the children on our site, or there was things like days out taxi drivers and things like that. So it's anybody that has any memories of the charity that can tell us about those memories. I
was going to say, it used to be called the Boys and Girls Welfare Society, and I remember that. 1960, I remember through the 60s, and there'll be what were boys and girls. They'll still be around. How would you feel if somebody that had been helped by you right back then got in touch?
Oh, that would be fantastic. And we do like to try and reach out to people that have been under our care and just tell us about, what it was like, so that we can understand and develop the care that we give today. And we can only do that by learning from the people that tell us what it was like. We have a fantastic archive collection. We have all the information sort of from the top level that tells us all about how the charity was run and how it was from an employee's point of view. But it's actually the people that we helped whose memories are important to us so that we can understand and develop the charity going forward.
We often think, that child welfare and issues are a phenomenon of now and the modern world. I remember when I was a kid and there were families with 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, and sometimes you get families in which mum and dad, to be honest, didn't give a monkeys. They're just the way they ran their lives. The kids were neglected, and hopefully those kids were taken care of. How do you feel personally when you realise that you've actually fundamentally helped a young person who was in a precarious situation? They've come across you and you've managed to put them on a safe and hopefully productive path for the future?
Yeah, I mean, that's what this charity is all about, and all of the staff that works in all of the different services across the Together Trust are all here because we want to make sure that everybody has, a chance in life, and that everybody has that level of support, whatever they need, and that is the best feeling for us, is to actually see how our support has made a difference and how it has improved people's lives.
If somebody's listening to you now and was a beneficiary, how can they get in touch with you?
So there are a couple of things. First of all, we have a Facebook event that is going to be running between Monday the 12th of October and the 16th of October. And here people will be able to tell us about their memories over the Facebook page. They can also email us at memories@togethertrust.org.uk if they feel that they don't want to do it quite so publicly, and they still want to share those memories, or they still want to talk to us, but they would rather do it from a more private point of view. We're quite happy to do it both ways, but it's just a nice way for people to be able to sort of give those memories and maybe even reconnect with other people that they may have had the experiences with back in the day, and that would also be a lovely thing for us if we can start to connect some people, because a lot of people do still live in the area and might just not necessarily have ever thought about doing that before.
Well, it's great, not that you need to do your work, but you're doing that good work, and all the best for the future. You take care, Liz. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Bye. A great conversation, and so lovely to find out that's going on and that work is still being done. But if you could help on that would be absolutely lovely as well.